Them pants na Nana-Addo person force ya na konwa JB Dankwa we hu de person de netena so.
Me pa chawo eye noma mienu.
Niama mienu.
Noma mienu a ese Ghana men nyina ate ase.
Okay.
Noma mienu.
Niama mienu.
Noma mienu.
Okay. Two things.
Two things. Na mesraw a good say wabo Nana-Addo Dankwa edi eye president ene JB Dankwa. Na ye kasa me yemfa chiman enka ho e kire say in 1954 Ghana ni bia ni me say o chiman tutia JB Dankwa
omoto abatia
etia no
na okope den
okope so okọ parliament no first parliament no ode no ho fofore mu
achimfo na nkasa tutia
no nti mesraw asem bia beka no ene se bia ye bon abaso an ye bon achia eye de for repenning royal house achimfo nye boni bia achim so egu ahoro miensa ye wabu akwa eno na ye ka won asemi ye wo bosome ene ye wo kotoku ayi ekufo adomo ene Dankwa mo de no eye achim ebu akwa ena meka se mo bi emlemu na omoto won aba ma CPP omo anto aba ma Dankwa
to omoto aba tia JB Dankwa
atutia no nti enenso ni omo
eno na people teacher bi woni ye no
obey people so those days and there was I no one knew and they offer said no people teacher then
oh tutiano
omututiano
Titiano ojo olukura
that time they say ikrobodu say e ko di 3 months wo year campaign ema ya tutia JB Dankwa enti yama Ghana for ntiase na fenso bibibia sa busuya na hwehwe no omo mpemfa nko achimo hwe Rollins baya na yese o yetra ballistic. And indeed he was. Ghana dia na yesuro no kreka. Asoja ni police ni be bia e wofo nko ana na ye fa won. Na nya ni fiefo. At least na ye e welland wo ye votarian wo benya adwuma ye as against Anakan. No bia ni the records are there. But when mo dia no e ye worse than near Rollins e ye we dia e ye safie ho no enko a enti akonwa ye wa bedi 8 years. Womu ehu chire won Ghana ha mpa chaw achemfo kam ne ka omo atobon say restricted to ne fiefo eno ne ade ese Ghana man etiase na two things na mekan no say me shase ene say pacho metimi to aso
oh ko two things
two things no eno say two things a achemfo mpacho meka achema obi otie me bia say me hu say who say I'm using it in a certain context. I'm talking about the for repenning royal house into your chin in a wood. I'm not talking about generally a chim for bet a DS me bono.
Okay.
Now, Omuchi Noma mienu ewo Ghana eye Asante ene Kwame Nkrumah.
Can you
Omuchi Asante kra ene Omuchi Kwame Nkrumah. What was I saying?
Omo hawo nyina no eya
Asante e ba wiase. Asante ni kwa ko mo adwene yon so mo di akanfo nyina so mo adwene no. And for that matter Ghana hina. And Asante wo to okasa no wato sabi. And na e o mabufu kra so ba bi no okatwi a. O se wo katwi wo Ghana ha first and foremost you guys we Asante. And no na ha wo no. And na friends so politics no. Se nya Kwame Nkrumah. Ko mo adwene yon se JB Dankwa. Ebe first country nti no ma me nu na ha won history mu Ashanti Empire yanka achimabu akwa empire and the preeminence of Ghana the founder of the nation ne yanka JB Dankwa say we founder of the nation asi won ye pa na sa
these are the two things
these are the two things nti asa Ghana 40 as yete saade we yase a ye beti a Japade deal no ase the besa so ate founders day no ase after that no bloggers no muntwetwa mfa nko ba na debate na end because bibia wote ase area it is a football 90 minutes no so we so be a free park ho na okọ ba bia o free buy
yanto aso it is our two things no then a sad two things why when you akadada say Ashanti Empire and then Kwame Nkrumah becoming the founder of this country. That's a Kenya Kwame Nkrumah, JB Dankwa be the leader of this country. Sure. And as a nya Asante can what do you say one or more can for media can so. Bibi so hope you more my ya. Nanka mo de pesa to me no. Our yo ya and so Monsanka.
Me in every beginning, no matrasi, a baba besi so pepe. Until I say, Sashanti, no history, and now Nkrumah near politics. Until I see, I started from the historical background. Historical background in the United States. Now, I can't find you na ye catchy, no, and you for the D and so, a ye danger.
Trifoot danger.
Danger, ye danger, omo capital ye dunkwao. Na traditional capital ye jukwano. No mu real capital near abankesi so.
Okay.
Na uko kumasi be kwa ye chi wenyi na aye wasas. In fact, in about 1/3 or half of in the Ashanti region there, about half of Ashanti, then in a danger. Asas no muti Ashanti memha ekono na me ye pam won ekoye. Na bra Ashanti for edi intimi jakari so enkonem no. Na o say to 2 years say wo mu ana som denchira no enne Asante na aba top ntia so obi abesom Asante.
Okay.
Eya asen eye akwamu eye denchira eye adanse ene achem training nyina eso obi abehye won ase wo mu aka ne te ase na achem fo so wo mu nte ase eye denchira na edi enso denchira no wa yenye efa ahudi eno na o se tutu kwa akotwe won waso a omu ni nyansa ntokwa na nsi wo achimlando they were very smart.
Okay.
Omu ba asen ho baby omu ba very far and asantifo any ni won ho so say war na be started and they selected best 10 hunters.
Wow.
And they will be the best 10 shooters. No mu ko lay ambush tam wo twenso na pew the rest is history.
All right.
Near day opoku ware no a teenager near didn't see a kunyaso. You didn't see a kunyaso no. This time instead of Ashanti going there, I chemist was to cry yakuno, na kola ketuawe. And no na omu di mirika ba Asante say abachi second chief no so etwenity ti kejetia and omu kunye. And no omu kwashisha mpabu ebi Asante fo omu nibida. No omu say mpabu amu de bobo life and no ne a hantan war. Asante defeat the hantan war. Samoya hantando fede mu twamsi okura ne ya moto ayi kumase ne ye
anti Asante frɛ wonnom sɛ wo ya hantan
for ne de hantan war no
enya hantan ye wo
nya hantan western
region
but
no more refer to Akyem Akwafu
also we are the ones who read history book bia was said this war has got nothing to do with the Hantan people of the coast.
That's right.
But rather the behavior of the
Akyem
Akwafu people.
Eti na Asante for refer to Akyem Akwafu no say wo ya hantan. Enti mo timi atwansuo kura ba ye
territory. Aba 30 musa hyehyɛ mpaboa kama mo de bobo life wo kumase ya. They were rooted mercilessly. And from that time no be share Asante for ase. To the bi omu twa omu hisi omu say no one has ever colonized us before me pacho. Obi bia okatwi wo Ghana no. Washa Asante for asipen. Obibia, because at one point or the other, they were all serving Denchira. Okay. And after the fall of Denchira, Ashanti ruled everybody.
All right.
Aya Bunu, aya Doma, aya Chimo, aya Wayo. I mean, there is no doubt about that. Now, Omubasha Asante Asen, and ya wanda deep in Mire Biomo Shisha, one fan who die. Until 1874, Sagrenti War, no, sorry, instead of fighting for their masters, if I should put it that way, Ashanti, they rather fought on the part of the British.
Oh, okay. So many abrofo ne kabo mu.
Omo koboa abrofo.
Ekutia Ghana.
Nya Ghana, ekutia Asante.
That is Ghana for.
Okay. Okay. Ekutia be before.
Ono ani krom for no ni broni ye ba ko kutia o.
Enti Asante eto form. Ana emo munya wo mu freedom kra. Asante antumi any one subium. And indeed, you know that after 1874, Sagrenti won, Ashanti Empire no a follow. A follow year. Now, one more permisi beer, woman Asante Bayepe.
Okay.
No more general one, no more who say, a dear barco pet, and a differentiating Ashanti and Akyem. Nanka Empire and Empire Negu. Necessary, dear, ye can't or chain Maya, near Asante Maya. Ubia bekase Asante hene eti kokoso golden stool wache hene de ono wati dua so the black stool.
Okay.
Nti e say ye yifiri ho na ye ne won eye pe
Asante hene te gold so
sika kokko so pemu asi edu oti sika kokko so eye sika dwakofi
na ye bo ochehene so
eye black stool akonya tuntum
eye dua
wa hini bia to so bi o Ghana no
eye dua
enti se sika kokko no afiri ho a ya ne won ayepe
okay
ya ne won ayepe enti kwan bia e be fa so sika kokko no be firi ho no se efiri ho enti emra asant abrofo eye won wadwen se 1900 omu kopesika dwakofi na chira kwan na wo mu akono wa hene a chire ye be frɛ no oforiata di first na ne fie din eye Fredua Agyemang ma me mo ne full name no mu se minim ni America
okay
Kwadwo Fredua Agyemang
okay
no ye o chenyina mo akwanta wo faase wonyamforo konwa no he enlisted in the Royal West Africa Frontier Force in order to join the expedition to Ashanti to go and take the golden stool.
Oh.
Yes. Into one ekoi. No be any say golden stool, even though the Ashantis were defeated in the Yasantiwa War, their pride was kept intact. Golden stool na brofone ntimi afanko. Na momo 1896 there. Na ya che prempe de ne ko Seychelles enti abra oforiata ye Fredua Agyemang ni ba be fro akonwa kase ye na nanom akonwa kase ye ochema ye konwa no oba be fro pe ana ohu ade bi asante niema ye wachina bi na asante for di sojafo
aba so
ya na broni ntimi anyemi oni abese memai ti ade ne kosi akonwa so ana opere ye samre no ahemfo ne select won the course colonial parliament no legislative assembly representing Akyem akwa kwaje ne seat into waje ne seat no the immediate preoccupation and so obeye dede wa join the fantasy scholars who were already agitating for the return of Prempeh or they no too
so na ye fantify him for na push
fantasy scholars yes
yema
eyimra Prempeh Emra
in fact ono de ne ho kok
for him
say na be ya asante form beto nche ne so
say what we say why boni I say akwara wako wi akwara enem nkwan mu na mawe na ne papa ba ai wana pra kama we say mpacho me na me pray wana lay bed kama me na me lay bed no say na be cover boni
no e ba no wa nkwan mu na ba kokura wa press yesi apepa
enti wo jemu den Emma Gogisberg mu na agitu me say ampa nipa ne yako adi won so awie asantefo hye yase eye ena omo asi wa hene foforo den na nan wa hye ba bia akyesa ena ye de ne bai nti mbre obabeduru Ghana de wo mo oda won wase kase ye pa in his speech no fantasy scholars wanya ye friend say oforiata the first ewom he thought it was genuine when him say yeah, my wife catch me say where's bu ha metena TV so am use so am penti me use nti ne meka ne say
na ka person ka dey wife mpe no
meka je say na say maka menka na meka say hypocritical
say ne no anu
but wanti ojuma monte so yeah where's bu ha etie nipa bi nti ya ma me use
hypocritical dey nti obia
e wo dey nti obia nti ne na nkofo asantefo fi say na nanu adwuma na wo ye ne very genuine na ka won na me de Prempeh defense am by wo no de wonim ne na wo ye nti na nan e ba wie e ma bibia ye kama obia kura nim say enche bia about 3 years ago or 4 years ago o say to the second or tier konwesi oba chebi ni speech ni mo kan say ni ntira ma ba ha no me beda mo ase ne mo nana eye maame a na me nana aka Seychelles no tumi bu ama ye de no e ba me pacha wie no me bisa ahemfie hofo mpanimfo ni bisa munim history no mo si ye nim ne mom at least eye kobre e na okoma Britain e na ni bre oba befa golden stool akọ ni nyina anyeye no on record nso no okasa say yemfa asante hene emra enti ni oye kane na se ye ne na nkoko ho ntokwa ni oye na kire no na se ho say ye de ma no nti wo mu nimpa but sabe wo mu nyina smart two sides ni nyina nti wo no se chasa ne ba oba na no so ye hypocritical because attitude there no ono say the same hypocrisy when in pass a fair papa no the cover bibi
also share that by
also me share that meka bibi ntini na ya agro eboa e mo man nya koreye na ye ko yanim na achima bua kwade megide senka wo kan ya katwi ni nyina anka omo ye smart chain obia you see plan no mu ye say wombema asante atofom na omuni ye yina ye pena if possible e beba wo anim no they didn't give up that plan. Okay. And the next plan was that the bia yamfa yehu enje public service mu sani ye beba broni no.
It's when the traditional one more or less failed, you know, they saw the next plan to be either politics, public service.
Na masante foko chichiri krobi woti na voter rejefa na sato. Ana krobi o man bi afa ne sahwi esa awie ti esa awie dia ana esa to atwade a
sahwi na no
esa awie sahwi ana ko oti krobi de esa to atwa enti se esa awie dia afa esa ye transfer for development enti as chimfo ne se esa no awie aba na wie ye dia yen scheme bi foforo. And what was the scheme? Yen fa ye ho foreign public service mu always be close to the government. Na no na baboa mo abedi asantefo anim because we mo no asante akonya na aye apolitical because they formed an empire no mo fi say mo show biase nti ye nsuro president ye fa ye ho ko politics mu nti washa asante yin ntumi nka so ye MPP and NDC and CPP we ne ho say is above politics like Queen Elizabeth or any other case King Charles. San why the stool no has been placed above politics. I know Chima say Debbie. Sure, yeah, dear above politics. I want a better yendi. Santidini dear son that the young forsum pedi enti from Oforiata the first or less our foundation no a besi ne Sawasha Achimo Bwakwa Royal House, whether it is CPP, PP, PNP, UGC, but piano muse politics in mu. At the piano mo pe. Esoro ho bentifi. Peso mo ben etifi. To mo ni colonial government ni ya what eboa wo. Mo mu nya scholarship bebre meant for even that Chimobua kwa as a state na call Royal House no. Okay. And your chin bi ni bi aka so ni mo oboa. And ma ebufuo ba wo mu no say all scholarship everything. Nti me pa che ye pakachefo fear. When produce a cratch for Ghana, they are next to none, and you should give them scholarship through British government. After independence in politics, they be almost. And I'm so confined. I'm not and through that they be so no, it was a policy. It is a washer. Tell me I didn't know Kufuado a year MPP presidential candidate first. Near done a deal Kasua rally. He said it or say if you have maybe free money there, public service and any do jarry. The be a person your politics near Tria Esro, but obi upon sign play, Okana Kaswa to the whole nation. No more any history, no. They thought to say, I'll grow be Nana, Odi. Okasano so bonipa unity, Nipa Munina Hano, Obonina and I know of a JB Dankwa, Edi, no sign above the town for Kwame Nkrumah, Edi, Tea dear share won etim. That's right. Into one with us, Santino, no Timiwo, but they will come back later to defeat Ashanti. I will tell you. One day, no money one. To the extent that during the Second World War, for Riata defense, you 1943, I catch Abrofone say, you know, say, Achima Buakwan na Ghana, Yamicha Denchamuo, Nebrofodine say, Denchamuo Brofodine. Minim Nebrofodine. And so one on it, and say, and on a diamond.
Denchamo mum ya diamond.
And diamond.
Diamond tree ni denchamo.
And a sika koko ye gold. Empty a one kuan near two diamond a denchamo. One more royalties nay. Everyone say diamond et say the value gold value say and sana to diamond et say. Anything but ni gold ye two almost so royalties no. Emma Oforiata catcher Abrofone say war no wo ku Second World War. Esi enye bibi de support to won. No mo to me defeat Germany. Anu mo ka say won sika no. Jet ketwa ne say ne kase yeti say kromo mfanto. Na nya symbol say during the Second World War Achimabuakwa Royal House bought the British a jet to fight the Germans. And the agreement was that, the covenant was that, so debi a basse move through a main mu aqua, no more do a minor shayensa. So you know where the Japadia starts from? Hungry Japadia and Friba.
Okay.
The Japadia deal.
Okay.
And our brofono edgy. And to cut a long story short, they were prepared to do beyond pushy or chimay akko anymore. The first one was that even though United Gold Coast Convention, your friend is saying, and the market of this year, pa grant na and obie ni me say ono na no ye chairman and the coffee by na bankroller na president. No be also ni me say first vice no. Another Nzema man RS Blay. And the JB down Quadena Kotoso Tre or ye Kuma or ye second vice in charge of the Eastern Province. But Abrofone said that propelling to the top. I am man abodying the doyen of Ghana politics. I'm sure everybody knows that title, the doyen of Ghana politics.
I think that was when they did the Western Commission of Inquiry. No?
Report to Numuno. Almost he said the doyen of Ghana politics.
The 1948 trials.
That's right. Wabra politics in Yina Kofari by 1947. A year per grant. Abrofuni bufu na se we bie yani ma ye gin the concessions in Yina or my way say muma ni timber hundreds of thousands of logs ne Gutakrade Harbor ne Akyem Beach. Na ye gin the contract edema South African businessman called R.T. Briscoe. Papa we in na yen kaino ya de abodi ni ma JB down come
so no ending konkonsa
ya de a man na abufuo no America na ne say abra wo mutena se ya te United Gold Coast Convention no the whole idea no and say what we say at the time ya te UGC no nipa bebre adwene ma on so omo kasa bi omo say JB Dankwa was a lawyer. JB Dankwa was a lawyer. Indeed, JB Dankwa was a member of the Colonial Parliament, Legislative Assembly, representing Akyem Buakwa. That time, a handpick, you know. And now, your friend is saying, Grant was also representing Second D.
Okay.
And now, your friend is saying, Obankraha, Obeche Bilamte.
And your election on winning your
oh, there be Samlen, and your universal adult suffrage. Moamwe Riaho. To say, Yabaya. Tis assemblyman yen. Sana net ye na universal adult suffrage. Inti moamwe ya na
ma yi nipa ba ko no. Ti ya to so aba.
Enti there be an opposed. Say that time no. Hey, obi at that time no kuta PhD wo. Ghana say wo betumi na understand. Inti sa no mani bi na wo mu eye. Inti sa fo na ye
lead. That time na people teacher ni beating no kuta PhD.
And no still kuta PhD. And then say na universal adult suffrage na party politics abem. The earlier ones na enye on party partisanship.
Yanko.
Enti no ne ekokosi ya ne sem fom so a wo mu ye nyina no and say omuni abrofo ne ye one say we are already members of the colonial parliament. Otherwise we are businessmen. Now mom as Goggisberg a capital one Africanization policy. You should grow the Ghanaian, the Gold Coaster. Not the beer, the mine, the Ashanensa. Sadia Yantia Manyokubi. Anytime be a Bronino aircon, not the minor amay. In no what here? There must be an administrator to do a full-time work in the office, letting people to know. Say Amanyokubi until the moment a Bronini be free one. No minor beshe. Yes, sir. It's almost self-government within the shortest possible time. Then full-time work for them. But that anytime it became necessary for the white man to leave, as Goggisberg has started in 1925. No, now ho. And no nemo mukofa Kwame Nkrumah by because he was unemployed. 2, he was not a lawyer. Obi oye lawyer and couldn't buy the following day no amani briefcases so or court. 3rd, he was an enzema like Pagrant. Into that the number 4, he was completely penniless, and that was true.
No,
so,
no,
and he said, Obama so could briefcase be an entire room and a one container load of books. And no more Donyeska be idea or the ton
books.
Now, what Baby drew. you know, say you catch on say about £100 a month. A juma be our yen, obejayama. British pounds, 100. Near the Makwame Kruma, only a juma be I were Britain and Necrano, £100 a lot of money there. Not those days, 1947. Until Nkrumah was very excited and no buy. The problem that UGCC faced and they say, Sa Papano. Adio ohwehwe wo wiase ane fa hudie eno ho adwuma no kokosuan nto ano ba na momo say ya na systematic process forgetting that you are fully employed
and others were unemployed.
Oh no, you're unemployed. And now obedru ya no so £100 a month no what is to say and they will use it to bait you to come, we'll give you £25 a month. And Nkrumah Kachira was okay, I'm suffering just as the ordinary masses, but you are enjoying. And on the veranda boy, you know, who say the ordinary people and fight against you. So to cut along, so Nkrumah a veranda boy because he was with all his degrees, he was unemployed. So what I say, and the masses who were suffering, he was not different from them. £25 in the demand Yesika. No man who hear Nkrumah Maum or catch one say on in Nemua. The way I him for no budget or so, or can I send you more energy? As I many starting to bottom manager and the money you earn into £25, so to me almost suspended. Into Nkrumah did not accept the money. He didn't. But he started the work and did the work. Into a Juman war, yeah. Na JB down kwa air chain say, Pa grant a wire kukurano bewu, and man take you over. UGCC no be your first leader of this country, no. Kwame Nkrumah beji fahudie no. At my 1951 election, no, 38 constituencies. UGCC had 3. Independent 1. CPP 34. Yes, 34. Until with the Bomana 38. And immediately the party collapsed.
Which party?
The United Gold Coast Convention.
UGCC Eguye.
Eguye. Until the and no Samba Sunday election 1954. And an offer on the ticket of CPP. And we need
now that the offer people teacher.
The offer people teacher.
Never winning on Okuta PhD.
MPP lawyer no or Casa Baby Ben cry finance.
Obi
there be young guy or call to me station. No. That should be his father. That should be his father.
Okay.
And he some way see no. Your friends are Chimo Royal House ye pa.
After say JB Danko lose election.
Because onu na oba be your mampeni. No
say lose election.
What was say oko parliament you know British under the British constitution no. Nanke obetumi ya no either opposition leader or leader of the government. Ewo omu yi one from the minority party and the majority party. Ye bibia from parliament. A British constitution, a Westminster deal. Into once you lose, it means you are out of politics completely.
Okay.
And as Antifono so a sideline no because of the age-old enmity between Asante and Akyem. And Untino, Asante-fono no mu ye CPP for na 54 election no and no mu kokote NLM. Almost say yati ye ho every CPP. Na UGCC dey na Asante nka ho big sesi and ye mo Asante ni bi adin wo mu da ye mo eweni bi we northern na mo nka ho na nduru ho UGCC na nka o mo pefa ho di ama the colony aje bi dan kwa suggest the name Akanman em say what pen.
That's right.
Obi an say Akanman Ghana en free JB dan kwa no mentimu bi because what can 1,000 times.
That's right.
The concept Akanman so Asante enka ho. Wait, your mama can ya may politics.
Yes, okay, history. History. Come here, lawyer.
Enti maybe you so near Canada more than 2 tests ago.
What can you reach now, Betba?
Enti a Koba Sano. Let's just say Kwame Nkrumah be prime minister. Now, dear sign wa bufuni say Asante for a who secret no na the most foremost a politician. Instead so mbe fano eye JB dankwa and Asante for prof fa obi obetuma challenge Nkrumah na Akyemfo na adwene so obi betuma challenge Nkrumah nka enye dankwa na Asante for say there be ye this year e wa won say samre no Ashanti Ahafo and Bono na one region na Bono ni Ashanti West Antina Asantini in quote, or your Bununi dear by part of Ashanti region, and only Professor K.A. Buzia. And Asante Fono Kofa Niba lead one party. Until at independence, the leader of the opposition was Professor K.A. Buzia. Until nature said, damn quadie, you're good anymore, see what politics. Emma, according to Joe Appiah, Dr. Joe Appiah, proceedings of the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences, 1974-75, pages 28 and 29. She at Chimobuakwa to the stance or changing any friend, and you bought a Kunya de Mano, Chebi, a Kunyani de Chafuhini of the Achimobuakwa state. And that was the highest political achievement when I and San Oko Womb, I think 1965. And Hano, who said the first reason Antibema Obibio free a fear Nibube Fu Kwame Nkrumah ene akonwa no a JB Dankwa enyendi wabra omuni abrofo na ya agreement se kwan bia so ye de bema JB Dankwa to the extent say 1950 Kwame Nkrumah declare positive action na ye de ne kwato prison no JB Dankwa made a statement, thank God the wolf has been caged. Thank God the wolf has been caged. Kwame Nkrumah ntina chese oba bedi o mampanino oba benya edi. Unfortunately Kwame Nkrumah APA 1951 election.
So JB Dankwa referred to Kwame Nkrumah as a wolf.
As a wolf. At the same time, don't forget earlier. Wolf Pateku.
Okay.
Earlier on,
lawyer, I don't want to. What they call lawyer?
Intimate to us. Enti se washa Kwame Nkrumah na ama abrofono any Akyemfo agreement no mu ye no ameb senya Nkrumah nko mu nim kwan ombefa so a ide akonwa no ebema ye frɛ ne sɛ ɔkyeman de hye JB Dankwa. Nti from that time no na so mu hu no kwan ombefa so a akonwa no ombenya edi. So wo mu de wo hu bebɔ 1969 election ne de na Asantefo di wo hu so wo mu adwene ma sa adwene na ba Akyemfo tirim no ni won tirim.
Okay.
66 election 69 election no yenyin film 79 third republic dia no ana Akyemfo no join Asantefo really for the first time because Ashantis were on their own. If anything impa na nka omo ni Asante ye one na nka say ye NPP, Northern People's Party, and the Voltarians, Voter Togolan Party. Omumi and Son, the Cambo Muna form United Party. No UGCC in United Party. Well, that means Dankwa no can you pino. And just anti-frontier no more for one wagon. No more and Kahu. Na ye as Chimano. You're very smart, and I'm saying among the tree speaking people. Mommy, I to me say, Akyemfo, a sharp, a smart, a chen yenina. Omu yusu omu adwene chen ye nyina omu adwen kase e chen ye ya yaka no na nano e na ye kire mu no
na adwen kase no omu de ye dan
adwen kase nya no omu benyo mampani adi
ye de nyo mampani na ode ye oman ni ye e adwen kase ye de
ya bi nipa no so oje oman na fa ntia da no oje aye ni ye
enti na me kan se omu adwen kase no ye adwen kase a ye mfa nya de pa.
Well,
maybe how can you describe Kwame Nkrumah as a wolf? Lawyer ko
enti e ba ne sa no hwe nyansa wo mu huni on se sisia no ukwa Akyembuakwa omu constituencies no should be about 6 omu constituency Abuakwa North Central Etiwa Fantiakwa I'm about 6 or 7 and na wonu Ashanti omu constituencies in Ashanti metropolitan Ashanti no 46 na fei ahafo as Ashanti 6 no waba New Jabe North and South 2
okay
that's sisia no mu 54 na loosely no kwawunsi Asante that should give you about 4 nti eba beka ho a na kire say out of 275 constituencies Ashanti and then external Ashantis ni na kan bomu a omu no almost 60 constituencies almost 60 and obi there at least 6 or at most 7 and who say on fan ne ho mebo
okay
in an otherwise unequal alliance to say wahu ayibi anansesem bi no a akwawe enifraini no ono enamo and I say owu ani afura na sabe cripple no ba fine no cripple no ono ntena wo konso na fa no kwa afuom because ono no kire wo kwan te cripple no wunyansa se mama nso wo nsa fa me si wo kwan ho na ye nkona bia nsuo ho na ye twa nsuo no na ya mre nti anifraye ni no for as long as say opeso oduru afuom ho no say
osinyansani ne ko
nya osi nyansani ne si ne ko nti na che say ba fine de na adwen na dididi nti aha no aye ochiman no ne yini afane sen cripple no ana asanteman ani anifraye ni no umpo that is it. That is the unequal alliance. Achimfo afoso asantefo mo agye to mu se ekuo bi wo your friend Dankwa Buzia Club. Mpacho Dankwa Buzia Club. From what I have narrated so far. Debbie. Because Dankwa belonged to the UGCC. Okay. And then the NLM Bafwa Akoto founded it. And when it came to UP United Party, it was Simon Diadonk Dombo. SG Anto Bafwa Akoto. And Omumi and Sano. Yemko yi obi obeba be ye leader. Oh, kuta superior education. I'll bet you facing Nkrumah with the superior education. And only ke buzia. Inti nature said Dankwa there one map. But Nkrofo we kuta adwene kase se. See a tree and who would say so 7 constituencies even today out of 275. That Baini nipa ebebe the president of Ghana. Namo yanya ne say fretiti nyina ya wa Dankwa Buzia Club. Enti mo asanteman nyina ni srem asanteman ani sremfo nyina momo de anu buzia ana ye achemfo nso de anu hwan Dankwa
ti ye nko aye wo baako mama aka nyina no so wo baako Dankwa Buzia
nti won say 79 election no ana omo proposal to Ashanti say big six ni nyina ewu big six no na yi wo ho eyi ti ase
ba ye ni big six bia
ye ni big omo yi ya me ko ho ne na omo de ne say big six no that imaginary big six no mienu na CPP fo Akoagye ene Kwame Nkrumah.
That's right.
Na Akoagye not ase no CPP ni. Okay. Na ye friend say wo mu aka na ye UP fo na ewu obi ewu aka Pawuri into where the automatic leader of the mateme ho ye friend say tradition. Na Asante fo ne say David na where the oba mu say eno na omo bufu yi omo kokote United National Convention UNC ayensa eye clean.
That's right.
Amma Pawuli instead of joining the Ashantis PFP Victor Usu Popular Front Party ayen sonoma omo kwa join PNP for President Nkrumah's party.
That's right.
Amma PFP elusu here. Now that Republican year two no about fourth Republican omo de Dankwa Buzia ne bai say your friend say Akwawe Victor Usu no a leader oni ho and a Pawuli so a leader of UNC weni ho somebody ye nipa ede omo ye na nyame boae and this man a standing politician then Professor Edubuahin or your chini of your CM obey a presidential candidate na election no 1992 omo bokote te duru 96 no and Nkrofo say okay I say eduru mu 10 anya hwe nti omo ye ya bukofo ewini ye na ye fa ne say Nana Akufo-Addo elusi ye e wo sunyane.
That's right.
But was say anya hwe enduru ye nso omukwa ebeba ye nso yeso nti at the Legon Congress no PRC say aduru ye so to the extent even when there was a tie omusan to aba no omukwa negotiations ema papa ye fa ne say Alan epeni ba bi tena ma ye de ma Nana Akufo-Addo what was omu kuta adwen kase e mbere ne du ya yes Akufo-Addo so ti ase say no eduru asantefo no eten no. Do you know what he started saying? Kokumase kacha asantefo say your tradition no eyemiensa eye Dankwa Buzia and Domo timesramo wo mu say asantefo yemfa esremni ye leader de e pen de so eduru won so say ye de akonwa no e ma domofo na so Matias Omontias Bawumia is the presidential candidate of NPP representing the Domo faction now Achimfo unrecognized dano in the instead say be kwa Santini ho enko seremini ne ho